Matindi po mga kababayan, yung mga nadiskobring kababalaghan sa paggamit ng confidential funds ni Inday. Ngayon natin mga kababayan na naintindihan kung bakit gayon na lamang yung galit ni Inday nang tanggalan siya ng confidential funds. At kung bakit mahal na mahal ni Inday ang kanyang confidential funds. Parang yung pagmamahal mga kababayan by analogy, pagmamahal ng baboy sa kaning baboy. Ikaw niya.
Nagbabagang mga balita at pagtalakay sa mga isyu ng lipunan. Bulsa! Opinyon, banat at paglalantad sa katotohanan. Bulsa! What you see is what you get. You decide.
Talaga, Mr. Maravilla. May kasabihan kasi dito sa amin sa Bicol. Ang pagkamuot ko ngaya sa imo, siring sa pagkamuot, kanurig sa sagmaw. Ang ibig sabihin sa Tagalog mga kababayan, ang pagmamahal ko sa iyo ay tulad ng pagmamahal ng baboy sa kaning baboy. Alam naman ninyo po ang isang baboy kung paano kumain ng kaning baboy. Di ba? Ang tawag dito sa amin, nilaklak. Di ba? Ito yung patunay ng mga kababalaghan, mga kababayan. Malamang mga patunay ng black magic sa lamangka. Sinalamang ka mga kababayan yung paggamit ng confidential funds ni Inday. Sabi dyan, DepEd under Duterte makes it seem it's funding Armed Forces of the Philippines training, sabi po ng isang congressman. Pinapalabas niya na siya yung nagpundo. Duplication po. Double funding. Tingnan ninyo itong isa pang balita dito. Army executives, no DepEd fund certification if we had known actual use. Kung alam lang namin anya yung actual na pinagamitan, hindi kami nagpalabas ng certification. You see? O ngayon, nadamay sila, mga kababayan, at yung mga executives na hindi pinatin ni Inday, sinobena. At malamang sa malamang mga kababayan, i-contempt sila ng tuluyan. At matulad kay Atty. Harry Roque, naging pugante. Wanted ng batas, mga kababayan, wanted ng Congress, nagtatago, pati yung kanyang asawang si Myla. Lumabas na ng bansa, tumakas na po. Yan ang mangyayari dito sa mga tauhan ni Inday po. Tingnan ninyo itong mga balita dito. House hearings on faces conflicting claims on DepEd's confidential funds for leadership summits. Kontra-kontra po yung kwento. Kasi nga po, gawa-gawa man lang. Inimbento lang mga kababayan. Kaya gustong ipaterminate ni Inday yung investigasyon. Unnecessary niya yung investigasyon. OBPH House Panel overprobe into fund use budget. It is unnecessary niya. O ngayon, pasubpi na po lahat ng mga executives ng Office of the Vice President. Kahit ayaw ni Inday, ang mangyayari niyan, sa katigasan ng ulo ni Inday, lahat ng mga executives niya po magiging wanted ng batas. Lahat yan magiging pugante. At yung iba dyan, ilalaglag na lang si Inday. Mapipilitan silang mag-attend kasi siyempre, huhuliin sila ni General Nicolas Torre. Tutugisin sila mga kababayan ni General Torre, bagong hepe ng CIDG. Siya yung naatasan na ngayon, na-promote po. But before ko mga kababayan ibigay sa inyo yung full story ng mga balitang yan, click subscribe muna dito sa ating YouTube channel and hit the notification bell para lagi po kayong updated sa mga kaganapan dito sa ating bansa. Like and share na rin po ninyo ng ating video. At huwag na rin po ninyo na skip yung ating mga commercial ads para tuloy-tuloy lang po ang pag-unlad ng bagong Pilipinas. Balikan natin yung ating kwento mga kababayan. Ito yung report ng Manila Times. House Blue Ribbon, subpenas, OBP executives. So yung mga pinapasubpena mga kababayan na malamang sa malamang magiging pugante pag patuloy na i-ignore yung subpena, yung invitation ng Congress. Sa instruction na balitang yan, click subscribe muna dito sa ating YouTube channel and hit the notification bell para lagi po kayong updated sa mga kaganapan dito sa ating bansa. Like and share na rin po ninyo ang ating video. At huwag na rin po ninyo na skip yung ating mga commercial ads para tuloy-tuloy lang ang pag-unlad ng bagong Pilipinas. Sa mga nagana po ng malinis and spacious fitness gym, pumunta lang po kayo sa aming Colossal Fitness Gym. We also offer Grab Car Rental with our brand new 2023 model ng Toyota Innova. We also accept booking for those who are planning to travel via PAL, Cebu Pacific, and other airline companies, local and international, and bills payment for Meralco Bills, Aleco Bills, PLDT, etc. Ang Colossal Fitness Gym is located at 3rd floor Security Bank Building, Lanco Business Park, Legazpi City, Albay. For inquiries, look for Gilon Maravillas, contact number 0966-802-0949. Yan po yung aming Innova. Lagi na pong matao sa amin. Yan po mga bagong clients namin. Napakaganda at colorful at napakalinis ng aming gym po. Pati mga foreigners po pumupunta sa amin, mga British tourist po sila dito sa Legazpi. Na-set up na rin po yung aming mga brand new gym equipment. May treadmill na rin po kami. Ito naman po yung bago naming product na binibenta online. Eye Glow Serum, whitening po siya. Tingnan ninyo yung epekto sa aking anak na architect before and now. Yung mga inquiries po ninyo, dumiretso na lang kayo sa kanyang Facebook account, Riz Maravillas. Ito naman po, Firmax Firming and Lifting Cream, pinapahid po sa mga pulses in affected area. Mainam po sa paninigas ng mga kasukasuan. Ito naman po, Automax Radiant Serum. Sa mukha naman yung application, anti-aging po siya. You will look 10 years younger than your age. Sa mga cancer patients naman po, baka lang gusto ninyo itong itry. Neng siya red mixed fruit drink. Hindi mo po siya gamot, food supplement siya. Kaya lang, gawa siya mga kababayan sa goji berry. Yung goji berry may anti-cancer properties. O ngayon, yung mga inquiries ninyo, dumiretso na lang kayo sa aming messenger sa Facebook para masagot namin agad. Ayos pa? Ayos na ayos niya, Mr. Maravilla. Po Ninday, huwag niya kayong mag-attend. Il-advise mga kababayan. Kung nanonood sa atin yung mga executives Ninday, makipag-cooperate po kayo sa Congress. Madadamay kayo sa pananagutan sa batas. Huwag na kayong tumulad po kay Atty. Harry Roque. Si Atty. Harry Roque, sa katigasan ng kanyang ulo, nadamay pati yung kanyang asawa. At next week, kakasuhan na siya ng qualified human trafficking. Non-bailable po. Pag napatunayan siya mga kababayan na nagkasala na ganoon, makukulong siya abang buhay. Yan kasi. O ngayon dito, mag-cooperate kayo sa Congress. Pag hindi po, bala kayo sa buhay ninyo. Choice ninyo yan. O ito po, yung mga Chief of Staff na pinasubpena po ng Blue Ribbon, House Committee on Public Accountability, ay sina Undersecretary Solaika Lopez, siya yung OBP Chief of Staff, OBP Assistant Chief of Staff, Assistant Secretary Lemuel Ortorio, OBP Director for Administrative and Financial Services, Rosalyn Lopez, OBP Special Disbursing Officer, Gina Acosta, OBP Chief Accountant, Julieta Villa del Rey, and former Department of Education Special Disbursing Officer, Edward Fajarda, who were not able to attend the hearing for the third straight time. Siguradong ipapakontempt na siya mga kababayan afterwards at magiging puganti siya pag hindi siya nag-cooperate sa ating mga congressmen sa congressional hearing. So pag-isipan ninyong mabuti Pinasubo kayo ni Inday eh. Ang dapat na managot man lang dito po, kasi siyempre, hindi man ninyo yan gagawin without the instruction kay Inday. Parang yung mga AGK, pinasubo ni Digong, yung kanyang mga kapulisan, yung iba po na involved sa AGK, nakakulong. At malamang, ang susunod mga kababayan, itong si Bongo pagkatapos si Bato, kaya nagpatawag din ng sariling investigation. Hindi pumayag si Chis Escudero. Di ba? Ngayon, matigas si Inday po. Binanatan niya yung panel investigation. It is unnecessary niya. Hindi po ito obra ng katigasan ni Inday. No one is above the law. Sabi ni Inday, it is unnecessary niya since it does not satisfy the requirement enshrined in the Constitution on inquiries in aid of legislation. Pwede questionin mo sa Supreme Court, baka matulad lang sa final na petition for amparo ni Harry Roque, denied. Yan sabi dito, the ongoing House inquiry niya against the OBP cannot ensure that discussions would be germane to the subject matter right from the time of its referral and commencement of the deliberation, sabi po sa statement ng Office of the Vice President. With due respect niya to the honorable members ng committee, the OBP believes that in accordance with jurisprudence, the invited resource persons are under no compulsions to attend. Be that as it may, OBP officials and personnel have submitted before the committee the replies to the invitation. Hindi obra po yung mga replies po ninyo kasi wala man pong paliwanag. Importante po na matanong. Ayaw kasi ninyong tinatanong. Pumasok kayo sa gobyerno, gumastos kayo ng pera ng gobyerno, pero ayaw ninyong tinatanong kung paano ninyo ginastos. Kaya nga sabi natin mga kababayan, si Inday po hindi bagay na magtrabaho sa gobyerno kasi ayaw niyang tinatanong, ayaw niya ng transparency. Sabi pa ni Inday dito, if the House panel niya chaired by Honorable Joel Chua continues to conduct its own inquiry of issues already pending before the court, this will only create the possibility of conflict between the findings of a legislative committee and the judgment of a judicial tribunal. Such conflicts may unnecessarily create a constitutional crisis between the House of Representatives and the Supreme Court, which will only prejudice the stability of the nation's democratic systems and the broader interests of the public we serve. For the same reasons, the congressional inquiry into these matters under audit may also unnecessarily influence the proceedings before the Commission on Audit or create conflict between the lawmakers and the state auditor, since COA is an independent constitutional body vested with the primary jurisdiction over the matter. Thus, on these premises alone, the inquiry should discontinue. Gustong ipaterminate ni Inday yung investigation sa kanya. Napakababaw po ng rason. O ngayon, matindi po yung mga nadiscover sa congressional hearing. Yan o, sabi diyan, DepEd under Duterte makes it seem it's funding armed forces training niya, sabi ng isang congressman. Yun niya ang pinalalabas ni Inday, that they use their confidential funds for a youth training program. When it was the armed forces of the Philippines in local government units that shouldered most of the expenses. Double compensation. Sinolder ng armed forces yung gastos at saka ng local government. Pero charge sa confi. So pinalalabas, ginamit yung confi, confidential funds ni Inday. Pero ang totoo, ang nag-shoulder po, hindi man yung confidential fund. So saan napunta yung pera? Alam na this, mga kababayan. Double payment ang lumalabas. Yan o, na-discover po sa pagtatanong. This was the observation of Batangas 2nd District Representative Jervil Luistro, which he pointed out at the hearing of the House of Representatives Committee on Good Government and Public Accountability kahapon. So sabi dito sa balita, Luistro reached a conclusion after asking Army Colonel Manaros Boransing, what agencies' funds were used for the Youth Leadership Summit? An anti-insurgency campaign for young people in which DepEd supposedly allocated 15 million of its confidential funds. Nangialam po si Inday nang hindi sa kanyang trabaho kasi para lang makahingi ng confidential funds. Trabaho po ng Armed Forces, trabaho ng LGU. Pinangialaman po ni Inday para lang makagastos ng pera. Ma-justify yung paggastos ng confidential funds. I-duplication na po. Double payments ang lumalabas. Kasi sinolder na pala ng Armed Forces. Yung Armed Forces naman po nag-certify. Kaya sabi ng Armed Forces, kung alam lang anya namin na ganun. Hugas kamay, nagpunsyo Pilato na sila. Eh, sabi nito, Army Executives, no DepEd fund certification if we had known actual use. Yan kasi. O, di damay-damay na kayo. Magsabi na lang kayo ng totoo para yung dapat managot ay mapanagot. Magtestigo kayo ng maayos. Huwag pagtatakpan kung sinong gusto ninyong pagtakpan. So sabi dito po, we all closely monitor the program of Youth Leadership Summit to ensure that it is multi-stakeholder anya and it fits the objectives of the program. So we have personal knowledge. So we can go around in each barangay, but they have, since they use the budget from the Philippine Army. Oh, you see? We have after activity reports, fund utilization reports, pictures and documentations. Malinaw po, ang ginamit na budget from the Philippine Army. They use the budget from the Philippine Army. Kaya sabi po ni Congresswoman Luistro, you mentioned earlier, Colonel Boransing, you are using the funds of the Philippine Army? You confirm that? Are you sure? But the 8 Youth Leader Summit that were conducted, you use the fund of the Philippine Army? Luistro asked. Sagot ni Boransing po, yes, Mr. Chair, for our participants, we use the Philippine Army. The 40 students use the local government unit funds, Mr. Chair. Sabi po ni Boransing, booking mga kababayan yung paggamit ng confidential funds. So, humingi sila ng certification. Yun pala po, mga kababayan, para ma-justify yung pag-release ng confidential funds. Pero ang ginamit, hindi man yung confidential funds doon sa activity, kundi yung pondo rin ng Army. Nakita na ninyo kung paano sinalamang ka po? Luistro din asked retired Major General Nolasco Mempin, a former Education Undersecretary, if it is true that DepEd did not allocate funds for the Youth Leadership Summit since it is an Armed Forces of the Philippines program. Mempin replied in the affirmative. I was asked, sabi po niya, by the Office of the Secretary to ask for certification coming from these units, but it is clear to them or even to me that no funds are involved, meaning no funds are released to these units. What the Office of the Secretary just wanted to know is the product or the result of the collaboration of various stakeholders, including DepEd, with regards anya to our youth. So it is clear that DepEd has not released any single centavo to the conduct of YLS. Sabi po ni Mempin, wala mang ni-release. Kumuha lang ng certification na nag-release sila ng kwarta. Nakita na ninyo mga kababayan, booking na booking. Now you know kung bakit ayaw ni Inday, pinipigil ni Inday. Gusto niyang ipaterminate yung investigation at saka pinagbawalan niya yung kanyang mga executives na pumunta para matanong sa congressional inquiry. May mga in-invite, magaling yung ating mga congressmen, may mga in-invite na wala sa kontrol niya, yung Armed Forces. And other officials niya dati, pumunta rin, na booking ngayon. Nilaglag si Inday, ni Mempin. Grabe dito. if you are saying, General Mempin, that no DepEd funds were used for the Youth Leadership Summits, where did you spend the 15 million? Sabi po ni Luistro. Sagot ni Mempin, hindi ako aware, was not aware of it because his task was just to coordinate. Ugas sa kamay na po, nagmamaang-maanga na po. Alangan man hindi niya alam na intentional yung salamangka. To be candid about it, the commanders of Colonel Boransing, Colonel Panopio, and Lieutenant Colonel Sagdaan are my former colleagues or classmates in the Philippine Military Academy, sabi ni Mempin. So Luistro then turned to COA, which confirmed that the acknowledgement receipts used by DepEd to show how the 15 million confidential funds was spent referred to the Youth Leaders Summit. Nagets na ninyo? Nag-release, pinalabas nila na ginamit yung confidential funds pero hindi man talaga ginamit kasi yung pondo na ginamit sa paggastos sa Youth Leader Summits galing sa pondo ng Philippine Army at ng LGU. Di saan napunta, mga kababayan, yung pera. Alams na dis kung saan napunta, nalunok. Sabi dito, Mr. Chair, I want to ask Audit Team Leader Attorney Gloria Camora, is my understanding correct that in the AOM or Audit Observation Manual, there is a disallowance worth 75 million pesos. Out of the 75 million, you are asking for supporting documents of the 15 million, which were paid as rewards to informers. Tanong ni Luistro, sagot naman ni Camora, yung taga-COA, yes. In response to the supporting documents niya, that DepEd submitted this certification about the Youth Leader Summits, is this correct? Luistro asked. In other words, this certification submitted by the Armed Forces officers are being used as justification for the 15 million utilization paid as reward to informers? Correct? Camora again replied in the affirmative. Anya, so ginamit lang yung certification, mga kababayan. Ganon katindi. So Luistro reminded the DepEd officials that public office anya is a public trust. These confidential funds anya are public funds. We all of us are accountable to the Filipino citizens. I do not understand why these people who are supposed to explain the 15 million pesos are totally unaware of the same, because they are saying that they never use the DepEd fund and what they use is the fund of the armed forces. Sukol na sukol po. Kumpirmado. Pakinggan natin, mga kababayan, yung porsyon ng pagtatanong ni Congresswoman Luistro.
Mayroon pong pinapa-explain ang COA na 15 million.
Si General
This is
Mempin.
about payment of reward to informers, and then in response, nag-submit po ang DepEd ng 4 na certification. General Mempin, can you please enlighten us? What are these certifications all about?
Your Honor, Mr. Chair, the certification that I was asked to coordinate with commanders on in the area with regards to the conduct of the Youth Leadership Summit are present here. And I was just asked to get the feedback from these units of the Army in particular of how they conduct the Youth Leadership Summit in their respective area and how effective it in securing or ensuring that these student out of school youth and even indigenous peoples, youth of indigenous peoples are protected, no? Because that's one of the thrust of also of Department of Education, that our youth be able to be a productive citizens of our country.
Thank you. Now, let us go to Colonel Boransing. Colonel Boransing, there is a certification here, signed by you, I suppose. This is dated January 1, 2024. You are certifying about the 8 activities for the Youth Leadership Summit with 531 participants, as well as information education campaign with 53 activities and 9,428 participants. Do you confirm this?
Colonel Boransing, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I confirm that, Mr. Chair.
I observe that the certification is addressed to whom it may concern. And then at the end of the body, it says, for the commander. Kanino ho ba talaga naka-address itong certification na ito, Colonel?
If I may, Mr. Chair, I'd like to explain about the certification.
Please continue,
Yes,
Colonel
this,
Boransing.
Our job, the First Infantry Division covers the whole of Zamboanga Peninsula and both Lanao provinces.
Mr. Chair, with all due respect, Colonel,
Yes, I was.
I have a limited time, so kindly give a responsive answer to the questions that are being raised. Ang tanong ko po, Colonel, kanino ho ba naka-address itong certification? Sa taas po, to whom it may concern. Sa baba, for the commander.
Yes, Mr. Chair, this was asked by the DepEd, and this is our standard format. For
May
all,
we know who in particular in DepEd asked for this certification?
USEC Mempin.
Yusek Mempi.
Yes, Mr. Chair. And that is the standard certification because of our multi-stakeholder activities on the ground. A lot of other agencies ask for certifications. Like, for instance, during the Youth Leadership Summits, we get a lot of lecturers from other agencies, and they ask certifications. So this is our standard certifications we issued to all agencies who ask for it. So,
Colonel, you mentioned about the Youth Leadership Summit.
yes,
Can you
Mr.
please name some of your resource speakers during this time?
Yes, Mr. Chair. First of all, we have on criminality, we have resource persons from the Philippine National Police.
Can you please name names?
Yes, we usually have the Chief of Police of the municipality.
Please be specific, Colonel.
Okay, ma'am. So the ones that conducted the Youth Leadership Summit, ma'am, are line units, infantry battalions under us. So we
Kindly
have,
give names, please.
yes, the Chief of Police. For example, Mr. Chair, if I may, the
Walang
Youth Leadership
mapangalanan,
Summit,
parang-
August 7 to 9 August 2023, conducted in Barangay Poblacion, Badaya,
Kaduda-duda.
Maging Lanao del Sur.
Mr.
Hindi man
Chair, there are
sinasagot.
8 Youth Leadership Summit. So at the very least, I'm expecting 8 names who were the resource speakers during that time.
Yes, ma'am, if
Tinatanong
I
yung pangalan.
may continue to read it, ma'am, it's in the report.
Kindly limit the answer,
Please
Colonel.
continue,
to-
Yung
Colonel.
pangalan lang.
So we
Sino
have,
ba yan? Yung pangalan
we
lang.
have the Municipal Mayor of Masio, Lanao del Sur. We have
Hindi man pinapangalanan.
also,
Do you have the date also? Can you please cite the date also?
yes, ma'am, as I earlier said,
Date of YLS and then the resource speaker.
yes, ma'am. As I already said, this one is August 7 to 9, 2023. The venue was in Maging, Lanao del Sur. So we have Staff Sergeant Bacquiao, Lieutenant Colonel Miondas. We have Private De La Rosa, Lieutenant Colonel
So how
Siar.
many resource speakers do you have for every Youth Leadership Summit?
It depends on the commanders. For instance, in local terrorist groups, where in Lanao, it can range anywhere from 5 to 10.
Is that the first, the one dated August? That's your first YSL?
YLS.
YLS.
For 2023, the first one was in May. It was in Zamboanga del Sur province.
2023, the first one was May.
Yes.
And then,
Then we have the second one is 16 June 2023. This was in Lanao del Sur,